Hey, I'm Jordan. How may I help you?
Hi, Jordan. I'm Heather. I'm looking for a surveillance system, but I'm not sure where to start.
I'm sure it can help. What would you like to monitor?
Well, I'm seeing more and more theft with the problems with the economy, so I'd like to be able to monitor both my home and my office.
Well, all of QC's products work great for homes and small businesses. Do you know how many areas you would like to monitor for each?
Let's see. For my home, just the front door and the front yard, so 2. And then for my office, the entrance, the parking lot, the warehouse, and I'd also like to keep an eye on the customer service room, so 4.
For your home, to cover just 2 locations, you should go with a 4-channel DVR, which allows you to use up to 4 cameras. You can get 2 cameras now and still be able to add 2 more later if you want to.
Okay, that makes sense. And my office?
For your office, we need to identify how many cameras are needed to cover the area you described. You need to see how big the parking lot and warehouse is, and accordingly get the correct cameras that will capture your image. I can definitely help you with that.
I'm thinking I'll need 8 or 9 cameras for my office.
So you could go with an 8-channel DVR, which allows you to use up to 8 cameras, or a 16-channel DVR, which allows you to use up to 16 cameras, and gives you the flexibility to add more later.
Well, what if we move? Can we bring the system with us?
Yes, you can easily uninstall and reinstall the system in a new location.
Okay, for now it makes sense to go with the 4-channel for my home and the 8-channel for my office.
Now, in terms of the cameras, we have CCD and CMOS cameras. CCD cameras have more TV lines, which means they have higher resolution and provide a sharper image quality. How important is image quality to you?
I would prefer better image quality unless there's a significant difference in price.
Well, CMOS cameras start at $40 and CCD cameras start at $80.
Do I have to use all of one type, or can I use the CCD camera for one area and the CMOS cameras for the other areas?
You can mix the camera types to best suit each area. The other thing to consider is night vision. You want to be able to monitor each of the cameras at night?
For my home, I want the cameras to work at night. For the office, 3 of the cameras will be indoors, but the 2 outdoor cameras should have night vision capabilities, just to keep the entrance safer too.
We have a number of surveillance bundles that will suit your needs perfectly. Let's narrow down our options a little bit more. How about monitoring? How would you prefer to monitor your cameras?
I'm not sure. What are my options?
You can monitor your properties from a television, a VGA monitor, or some QC DVRs come with a dedicated monitor that is built in.
Is it possible to view the videos from another location?
Yes, remote monitoring is a very popular feature. As long as the DVR is connected to a router, you can monitor all the cameras over the internet or from a number of smartphones.
I have an iPhone and my husband has a BlackBerry. But is there any additional cost for that monitoring?
Remote monitoring is compatible with iPhones, most BlackBerry models, and other 3G smartphones. QC's remote monitoring service is free, and we can get you set up. Before we do that, do you have any other questions?
I know when cameras record, at some point the recordings start to re-record over the old footage, but what point is that?
Well, it depends on the size of the hard drive, your record settings, resolution, how many cameras, and many other factors. Best way is to set the system up and play with the different record quality settings until we find a good balance on your ideal video quality and storage time. Another feature to remember is that you can back up video on a flash drive or PC, and this will save your video files.
Okay. So also, what about the video quality? I've seen some that have a really sharp image and some that look kind of choppy when people move. Is there a difference in the systems?
To attain the smooth video during playback, you need to be able to set your DVR's recording frame rate at 30 frames per second. Lucky for us, most QC DVRs have this feature.
I think I'm ready to get my QC surveillance system. But how difficult is it to install?
QC makes it really simple to install your system, and we provide you with support along the way. Along with the quick setup manual, QC provides you with easy-to-follow installation videos, online and phone support.
Wow, this sounds great. If I would have known it was this easy, I would have gotten this a long time ago. This is so much better than the other surveillance company I had looked into.
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, all QC products come with free lifetime technical support.
I'm sold.